Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and all the guests present here. Welcome to the 45th meeting of Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club. I am Maanvi Kumar, your Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. I'm sure you all are as excited as I am. The meeting will be blocked for 2 hours and you are expected to stay for the entire duration. Before starting it officially, I would like to state the mission of Toastmasters Club. We provide a supportive and a positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self confidence and personal growth. Before we start, I also have few points to highlight. Your video should be on and audio should be off. Audio should only be on when you are called to speak or need to speak. Regarding the topics of sex, religion, and politics, even though Toastmasters International does not put any restriction on speaking on these topics, we at Gabby's Online Toastmasters Club request all the speakers, role takers, and guests to be mindful and responsible and abstain from expressing any controversial views on these sensitive topics. I also urge you to be cognizant of the fact that we as a club practice diversity and inclusion both in letter and in spirit, hence ensuring there are no sexist, racist, or any such undertone that creates hostility and discomfort among the guests or the members. With this, I would like to call upon the presiding officer for today's meeting. He is a winner of 2 TTM awards, completed 10 pass, and outside Toastmasters, he has been doing many leadership roles. Currently, he is building his own startup, Practive, which he founded in June 2020. Along with that, there is an addition to this specific introduction. He is the winner of Division B International Speech Contest that happened last Saturday. Can we give a huge round of applause for distinguished Toastmaster Sourav Dutta? Distinguished Toastmaster Sourav, the stage is all yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Maanvi. That is a Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Maanvi Kumar. As most of you here already know, that the seamless meetings of the Gabbys without any glitches, any troubles happens thanks to the very efficient Educom team that works behind the scenes, led by our Sergeant at Arms, Maanvi Kumar and Bimpi and Amit and then Pranab Pothan and Amit Gupta and our secretaries and also our VP Education Toastmaster Sudharma Perera. So can we have a big round of applause for all the people who work behind the scenes for making these meetings happen? We are now going to get started with our meeting today, meeting number 45 of the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club. I hereby call the meeting to order. So as Manvi already mentioned, we had the division contest this Saturday, and I'm extremely elated to announce that all the Gabbys clubs, the three Gabbys clubs, have had a podium finish at the division contest. So can we have a big round of applause for all the Gabbys clubs? So the Gabbys won the division contest for table topics. Toastmaster Preeti Jain, she came first in table topics in Division B and will be representing Division B at District 92 contest happening in May. In table topics only, again, we had Toastmaster Chitrakshi Vij from the Gabbys International Toastmasters Club, who came third in the table topics. And then we obviously have the ISC contest where we again have, I am going to be representing the division at the district contest for the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club. Considering that both the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club and the Gabbys International Toastmasters Club, both the clubs are not even a year old, I think it's a huge achievement, particularly for the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club, the way it has grown over the last 1 year. I must thank all the members and all the officers of not only the Gabbys Online, but also the Gabbys and the Gabbys International Toastmasters Club for supporting all the three clubs in rising and shining. Thank you. And this would not have been possible without you. Now, I've got some more exciting announcements to share, but before I do that, let me quickly take a few feedback from some of our guests. And I would also want to take some special feedback from someone who's there in the meeting. I'll come to it shortly. Abhishek Aditya, I see you are here. I am guessing you are a guest, Abhishek.
Yeah, hi Sourav. Yes, you are right.
Yeah, Abhishek. Would you quickly want to introduce yourself in 30 seconds? How did you get to know about the Gabbys?
Sure. Yeah, myself Abhishek. I'm from Odisha. And about if I start with Toastmasters, then probably in my last company I was in Musigma. So we had a Toastmaster club there as well. But there I didn't get a chance to join the club. And but I still had the curiosity of joining it, and thereby while searching for the best Toastmaster clubs in Bangalore and the online malls, I came across Gaby. And yeah, this is my first meeting today, and I just found the link over the WhatsApp DP and got a chance to join over this.
Thank you so much, Abhishek, for joining us. I'm absolutely uh, elated to welcome you to our meeting today as a guest and looking forward to you joining us for many more meetings. Now, I said that I wanted to take a quick feedback. We have amongst us Toastmaster Lakshmi Sujatha. Lakshmi had represented us. She's the area contest winner. She was the first runner up in area B1 District 92 in evaluation speech contest. So, Lakshmi, what's your experience with the division contest? How was it? What was the experience like? Please do share.
Thank you so much, Jatin, Sourav, and my mentor as well. So, honestly, this was not my first experience with the division. However, every experience is different. So, what I wanted to tell, uh, I'm just being very blunt here with about my experience. Sometimes what happens is time can really turn things around for you. So for me, honestly, I was pretty confident about the way I delivered the evaluation. However, I also understand very well what is the reason that I might have not gone forward. That's because I have probably not utilized time correctly. So just a piece of advice or suggestion to everyone who is planning to go ahead with contests next year, especially evaluation contests, please keep one thing in mind. Keep your commendation before green color, before the green light. Start your recommendations much before the green light starts, so that by yellow light you are done with your recommendations, because I think recommendations hold a big value. And by the time it is the red light, start to summarize. So though I had written down three good points for recommendations, I couldn't tell out all the three. I could just tell two. And in fact, the second one also, I had to cut it short. So that's just one thing that I would like to share with anyone who's planning to go. Before green, start your recommendation.
So thank you, Lakshmi, for that wonderful tip. But I did not invite Lakshmi for her tip. That was a bonus, right? I'll tell you why I invited Lakshmi. Can I have everyone on camera? This is a very important thing I want to discuss with you as a part of my PO address, all the Gabbys members. Prabha, can I have you on camera? Thank you. See, every year we do these contests, right? At the club level, then we go to the area level, then we go to the division level, and then from there to the division, from the district, and then sometimes one contest, the international speech contest, we go beyond the district. No one loves to lose in a contest, but I wanted to appreciate the spirit of this lady who is back doing evaluation in the meeting 3 days within losing at the division contest, right? I would not say she lost, she actually won, because see the spirit that she has, right? I mean, most of us, if we are not winning a contest, we would be like, okay, this is not for me. Toastmaster is not for me. I am not good in speaking. Why am I even here? See, look at her. She is an example for all of us that this is what you know to be successful in life. Do not take a defeat as a setback. It's a stepping stone, right? And we keep on saying that in various speeches and lectures. Here is someone who you can frame her as a role model. Someone says, any day someone says, defeat is not a setback. Give them the example of Lakshmi Sujatha, that how she was back doing evaluation, the same contest where she could not have a podium finish. If this is not winning, I don't know what is. So I think Lakshmi deserves a standing ovation for this spirit. And I really love to see this in every one of the Gabbys. Okay. So remember one thing.
Thank you so much.
Remember one thing I learned from DTM Verity Prize. She said, in every contest, you either win or you learn, right? And this is what I learned from Lakshmi. And Lakshmi, thank you so much. I may be your mentor by today. I learned a lot from you. I would not have been able to come back doing evaluation so soon. Hats off to your spirit, lady. I mean, I seriously appreciate it. And by the way, I also lost in evaluation and table topics. So I'm also back doing evaluation, but as a backup for Nancy.
So I'm just following my mentor. That's all.
Okay.
Again.
That was the spirit I wanted to celebrate, Lakshmi. Thank you so much. And with this, okay, I'll have to, right in time, someone is joining our room. She's almost here. Yes, here she is. So, Toastmaster Preeti Jain, we were just talking about the division contest. Can you please come on camera? Preeti, can you please come on camera? Here she is. Yes, here she is. So, this is Toastmaster Preeti Jain, the winner of the Division B Table Topics contest. And she is going to represent Division B and the Gabbys family and the Gabbys Toastmasters Club at District 92 Table Topics contest. What a moment for us. And let me tell you, this is the third year in the row that the Gabbys is sending a division contestant to the district contest, right? So Aparna was there last year and last to last year. This year it is Preeti. And next year it will be one of you. So just keep shining, keep learning, and keep growing at the right place. You just need to be in the right company of these great speakers to take this journey forward. So congratulations, Preeti, and all the best. We already had a lot of discussions around the contest before you entered the room, but I think you do deserve a thunderous applause, and that's why I thought that let us give you the credit where due.
Thank you very much, Sourav, and congratulations to you too.
Thank you.
Looking forward for your ISC trophy coming home.
Absolutely. Thank you. And that does make me nervous. And with this, because I don't want to be any more nervous, I would want to hand over the stage now to Toastmaster Inderpal Chadda. But before that, I will play a video before I hand over the stage. And this video is for a very special occasion, which is a new contest that we are launching. And this contest is being launched from 1st of November. So let me quickly share my screen and post this video. We will get the meeting started. I hope you can see my screen, right? Can you say yes? Because I can't see anyone.
Yes, you can see.
Okay.
But we can't listen any voice.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, let us start from the beginning. Now I think you will be able. Right? Okay, so more details about this I will share on the group, but for now, I just wanted to let you know that this is something that's happening. So please don't, miss out on the details that we will be sharing on the group. And with this, let me now hand over the stage to someone who's anxiously waiting to get to share her learnings about artificial intelligence with us. And she is another chartered accountant that we have at the Gabbys. The Gabbys is becoming the home club of chartered accountants. So Inderpal Chadda is a chartered accountant by profession, working for FDD team in EY Global since the last 10 years. Her family is based out of Chandigarh, from where she had done her schooling and college. During her free time, she likes baking, watching TV, traveling, and painting. Please welcome with a huge round of applause our Toastmaster of the day for today, Toastmaster Inderpal Chadda. Over to you.
Thank you for wonderful introduction, DTM Sourav. And yeah, today our topic is the buzzword that we all have been hearing. That's artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is what is I think we have been hearing in all the fields, not just limited to either education, to accounting, or to healthcare. I think it's not a distant thing for us anymore. It's something that we all should be prepared and ready to embrace, learn, and at the same time contribute to the evolution of the artificial intelligence in our respective field. So what is artificial intelligence, guys? It is something that we have created with a lot of examples, insights, and workings that we have done in the past. And with that, we are training the machines to be intelligent over the period of time, and they can train and come up with more results smartly and to do the task that is done manually at times. So thus it's an era of evolution, and it will change a lot of things in the coming years. I think we all have been using technology and we have already evolved over the period of time. It will just add to what we have been doing, and it's just that we have to accept and actually embrace as we go on that journey. So in today's sessions, let's explore, let's discover together, and let us also converse, share our thoughts, and challenge our perception about the artificial intelligence. And we all should pay a tribute to the digital mind that both complement and challenge our very own. So with that, I would like others to share what do they think about artificial intelligence. Is it for us? It is against us? And is it a good thing or a bad thing? What do you feel? Anybody wants to volunteer and share what do they think about artificial intelligence? And are we afraid about it? Are we ready to embrace it? And what have we be doing or what we have thought of doing in order to upscale ourselves to adapt to the technology? Anybody who wants to volunteer?
Hi, Inderpal. This is Mamta.
Yeah.
I want to share, like, we do not need to afraid from the AI ML thing. I do not think so. It is going to take our jobs, because this is something we all are very much afraid of, that one day, maybe 10 years, 15 years down the line, it is going to take our job. But here I want to say one thing, that it is something we should not be afraid of. It is like enabler, a helper to us in our job, in our personal life, anywhere. So it's like we have kept a helper or enabler to make our life easier, to save our time. So I see it like that.
Yeah, that's a great point, Mamta. Like, with the invention of ChatGPT, I think it has made our life easier, and I think it's for us to see how we want to actually use it. In some cases, it can be disruptive. Like for children, it can be disruptive because they can use it for making their life easy, and the time that they should spend on actually using their own intelligence, they can use it in a different way. But yeah, I think there's pros and cons of both the side of the coin. Anybody else who want to talk about their field, from their field, or contribute?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
My thoughts are in line with what Mamta said. So yes, artificial intelligence is almost similar to a tool that can help us do better. It is somewhat when computers were introduced in olden days, when people used to do work on with pen and paper, and when computers were introduced, a lot many work was made faster and easier for us. Similarly, artificial intelligence can also be used as a tool to make our life easier in doing things a lot faster, and that which could help us do things better. That's my take on it.
Yeah. Great. Anyone else?
Can I?
Yeah.
Actually, I would just say two sentences about this. So the first sentence is that AI is a very good servant, but a very bad master. We used to say the same thing about fire. I think the same thing holds for AI. And the second is that about what Mamta said, AI will not take your job. A person knowing AI will. AI will not take away your job. A person knowing AI will. I think that is something that we need to understand, that artificial intelligence is something that people will learn, and those people will take away our jobs. That's for sure. But AI per se will probably not take away so many jobs. It will probably create more jobs in return. But will we be the ones doing those jobs? Probably not. If we don't pick up AI, that's what.
True. I think even in my organization, I've always been hearing that whenever we automate something, we pass on the efficiency to the clients and to the other teams. And at the same time, we see that in the time that we have been saved, how we can value add on the deliverables. So it's similar thing for the AI, when a lot of job can be automated and a few things that we do it manually, we can do it faster with the machine in just in a fraction of second at times. Like we can see from ChatGPT, I think similar machines will be invented for data and other analytics products. But it is for us that how we can value add in some other way to the clients and have that X factor in us that can make us comparable and give us a distinguished position compared to the other people. Yeah. So with that, there are some facts that TTM Sourav has also shared. I'll just share it quickly and then we'll start with the meeting. So according to the World Economic Forum, 85 million jobs may be displaced. However, 97 million new roles will be created, which is a net of 12 million opportunity that we see will be created. 80% of marketers already had chatbots as part of their customer experience, and chatbots are actually responding to 85% of the customer service interactions that we have been doing on a regular basis. 97% of the mobile users are using AI-powered voice assistant, and more than 4 billion devices already work on AI-powered voice assistants. And language like ChatGPT will become increasingly integrated in our digital interaction, potentially changing the way we communicate, access information, and use technology. So with that, we'll start with today's meeting. So I'll explain you the structure of the meeting. So in any normal meeting, we have 3 sections. So one is the prepared speech. So today we have 2 prepared speeches. And then we'll take 5 minutes break. Post that, we'll have table topic section where we'll have random topics and we can have guests and other invitees who can volunteer and take those topics. And after that, we'll have the evaluation section. So now it's a time to start. With that, I'll introduce our evaluator of today's meeting. So today our journal evaluator is Toastmasters Sudharma Perera. She is one who lives in Venapura, Sri Lanka. She's a fellow chartered accountant. She is an MBA from University of Sri Jayawardhanapura, Sri Lanka. She's interested in learning new things, getting to know new people, and traveling to new places. She is vice president of the Gabbys Gabby Online Toastmasters Club. So with that, I'll hand it over to Sudharma to introduce herself and her TAGL team. Over to you, Sudharma.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Inderpal. Good evening, Toastmasters, visiting Toastmasters, and guests. As General Evaluator, today I evaluate the meeting, 2 hours meeting time. Not only that, I will evaluate all the role players, speakers, and started my meeting evaluation before starting the meeting also. I will submit my report at the general evaluation session, but I can't do this alone. I have a 4-member team: timer, accountant, grammarian, and listener. Today, our timer is from Hyderabad, Telangana. He did MSc in psychology and bachelor degree in special education and retired principal, state government of Telangana. Toastmaster Atul Srivastava. Toastmaster Atul, please explain your role as timer.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Good evening to and welcome to all the fellow Toastmasters and guests on today's session. As timer, I will be timing the table topic speakers. I will time the table topic speakers, formal speeches, and evaluations. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left using green, yellow, and red cards, which will denote specific time remaining. For table topic, it is 2 minutes. So in 2 minutes, I will be choosing, I will be showing green card at 1 minute and 1 minute 30 seconds yellow card, and 2 minutes it is red card. Similarly, if it's an icebreaker speech, it is 4 minutes green card, 5 minutes yellow card, and 6 minutes red card. If the prepared speeches are 5 to 7 minutes, it's green card at 5 minutes, yellow card 6 minutes, and red card at 7 minutes. I will raise for evaluators, it will be 2 minutes for green cards, 2 minutes 30 seconds for yellow card, and 3 minutes for red card. And I will be submitting the overall report after completion of the meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Atul, for that in-depth report. Now let's move to our account of today. Today, our account is working in an American IT company as business operation manager, and he loves listening to different genres of music and play all the sports like cricket, football, and badminton. Toastmaster Arjun Murmu. Toastmaster Arjun, please explain the role of account.
Thank you, General Evaluator. So the purpose of the counter is to listen, make note of unnecessary words and sounds used by all the speakers and role players of today's meeting. This report would focus on 5 major areas. The first one is filler words such as Second one is inappropriate interjections, for instance, and, well, but, so, you know. Third one is the use of crutch words, similar to basically, actually, this thing. Fourth one is repetitive words or phrases in the form of I, or this means, this means. And the last one, the unintentional long or short pauses made by the speakers. I will present the rest of my report when called for by the general evaluator during the general evaluation session. Over to you, general evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arjun. All the best for your role as account as first time. And I will looking forward to your report. Okay, next, our grammarian for the day, Toastmaster Jatin. Toastmaster Jatin is from online club Toastmasters of Lucknow, and he is a data scientist and AI researcher by profession. Toastmaster Jatin, please introduce your role and word of the day. Over to you.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator. Good evening, one and all. As Madam has already informed, my name is Jatin, and I am the grammarian for today. The purpose, or rather the role of a grammarian, is to help us as Toastmasters improve our command on the medium of communication, which is the language, English being used here. And I would keep a keen eye, or here to everybody who's speaking on this virtual dais to note down the good usages and not so good usages of that language. And I'll prepare the report and present it towards the end of the meeting when called upon by Madam General Evaluator. As a grammarian, I'll also, the other purpose is to help us improve our vocabulary, for which I would like to share a word and a phrase of the day that we can use in our speeches as we come to this virtual dais to speak. The word of the day is sentient or sentient. I'll paste it in chat as well. So the word of the day is sentient or sentient, depending on whether you follow UK or US English, which is an adjective, which means having sense or perception or able to experience feelings. For example, Toastmasters are not just good communicators, but sentient, empathetic folks willing to help. Or in the theme, in sync with the theme, today's theme, it's an AI debate whether has it attained sentience. You can sentience being the alternate form of that word, which is noun. You can check the pronunciation in the link that I've shared. And the phrase of the day is having the world at your feet, which means to have many opportunities and options available. Again, the example would be with the advancement of technology and AI tools, everyone has a world at their feet, just like our presiding officer and Toastmasters of the day have been mentioning. I would request everyone to use these, the word and phrase of the day in their speeches, and to encourage the usage, I would request everyone to give a thumbs up, sign or reaction or emoji whenever the speaker does that. All right. I will also keep a tab on the number of times the word and phrase of the day have been used and present it along in my report. Over to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jatin, for introducing the role and word of the day and phrase also. Now let's move on to our listener for today. He is a fellow chartered accountant and he has a 19 years of experience, and now he is working as virtual CFO. Toastmaster Sudhakar Thamankar. Toastmaster Sudhakar, please explain your role.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator Sudharma. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. So we all know active listening is very important part of communication. You can say one of the strong pillar of the communication. So I am doing that role of a listener. I'll be listening closely to everything everyone said during the meeting and draft questions to test your active listening skills, and we'll ask some question end of the meeting. So back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sudhakar. With this, I would like to hand over the session to Toastmaster of the day. Toastmaster of the day, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sudharma. So with that, we can start with the prepared speeches. So today our first speaker is Toastmaster Prabha Lohaniwal, and she will be evaluated by Toastmaster Lakshmi Sujatha. So can we please confirm both their presence, Toastmaster Prabha and Toastmaster Lakshmi?
Yes.
Great.
Great, thanks.
So to introduce Toastmaster Prabha, she is a fun-loving, ambitious and sporty person. Alongside her profession as a product manager, she finds delight in exploring new places and immersing herself in different cultures to travel. Today, she is attempting Path Dynamic Leadership, Level 2. Project number is 3. Project name is Introduction to Toastmasters Mentoring. Her project objective is to define how Toastmaster envisions mentoring. Timer, please note, the duration is 5 to 7 minutes and speech title is Protest to Mentor. Protest to Mentor, Toastmaster Prabha Lohaniwal, Protest to Mentor. Over to you, Toastmaster Prabha.
I would like to let you know the title of my speech is Threads of Guidance. I kind of get it changed.
Okay, no worries. Threads to guidance.
Threads of guidance.
Threads of guidance. Okay.
All right. Raise your hands if you have ever lived in the college hostels on the campus. Now think back and remember
Which hostel stands you out as a favorite one? I'm sure there would be one where you wanted to live. The main hostel where all the parties used to happen, where the luxury was there than other hostels, right? Well, I still remember, I remember mine because I never got it. Luckily, my friend got it. So I used to sneak in with her to stay with her, right? This was my first year in the college. One day I decided that I would call my mother to help me switch to the hostel where my friend stayed. Little did I know that she would come there, confront the warden, and tell her that I have been sneaking around in the hostel without any authorization. I shouldn't be living there because it is not assigned to me. She turned me in. She turned her own child into authorities. I was frustrated. I was angry and astonished by her action. And I was like, Ma, why would you have done this to me? Why on earth would any mother would this to any child? Are you really my mother? Yeah, I am your mother. That's why I know what works for you. If I had told you to stay in your own hostel, would you have stayed? Would you have listened to me? No, right? And have you ever imagined what would you have done if you never got any hostel in the campus? And then you have to commute to the hostel, to the campus to attend the lectures. How would your life would have been? When life gives you lemon, make lemonade. Remember, it's not about what happens to you. How you respond to it, that matters the most. Of course, this didn't mean mean anything to me at that moment. Didn't make any sense to me at all. I was still angry and I went back to hostel because I had no other option, right? But when I started staying there in my hostel, I learned to live with the less. I learned to make more with the less. I learned to appreciate what I had and became more flexible with the situations. And this is how my mother, my biggest and wisest mentor, nudged me in the direction of personal growth back in old days. She still uses her unconventional ways to support and become that thread of guidance whenever she thinks I'm in the need. And that's how I found my mentor in my mother. But this didn't mean that I stopped seeking out for mentors, other mentors, because life is full of ups and downs, right? And different downs demand different type of mentors. Like, for example, for public speaking skills and leadership skills, I need to have a mentor. I need that another thread of guidance. So I joined Toastmasters, and rest is taken care by Gabbys. Can anybody here tell me what is the tagline of Toastmasters International? Does anyone know?
Where leaders are made.
Correct. Where leaders are made. And have you ever wondered how Toastmasters is creating or making leaders? Well, there is a great vision behind it. There is a structure for pathways and projects to keep us directed towards our goals. And then there is mentorship to support and guide us throughout the journey. Mentorship. it is very interesting to see how Toastmasters has envisioned mentorship for us. Through pathways and projects, we are taking baby steps towards our goals. And bumping into this mentorship project where I am today is not just a coincidence. It is envisioned for us to become a better protege or to be a successful protege. Because, you know why? Because it's important to have that learning mindset and adaptable mindset to get the most out of this mentorship, right? And maybe after this project, like I am, will realize, I have realized, oh, I can be a mentor too. Maybe it's time to give back what I have received. And there will be somebody out there who would be in need, who would be needing our support or guidance, just like we needed. So it's a self-growing community, you know, and it's pure genius. And it's also commendable how Gabbys, our leadership team has incorporated what Toastmasters has envisioned for us, right? A big shout out to all the leaders here for not only making these meetings successful for us, but also pairing the right mentors and mentees. Thanks for keeping up the momentum of our Toastmaster journey always. With that, fellow Toastmasters and dear guest, someone wise has said, and I quote, "If you want something, dream, dare, and do. But if you want something extraordinary, you dream, dare, do with great mentors. And if you want to know a powerful lesson about yourself, you become a mentor." Over to you, Toastmasters.
That's great speech, Toastmaster Prabha. And I really agree with the mentoring word. I think consciously, unconsciously, we all have a lot of mentors in different fields in our life. And nothing can be great other than learning or having those mentors in our own family. And definitely, it's a vicious circle. We had a lot of mentors in our life, and it's the time when we are at one stage, it's the time to give it back and be the mentors for our juniors. So totally agree with that. With that, we can start with the second speech. Our second speaker is Toastmaster Shrilakshmi Hedge, and she will be evaluated by Toastmaster DTM Sourav Dutta. I think we have both of them here. Yeah. So to introduce Toastmaster Shrilakshmi, she's a certified image consultant and soft skill trainer by profession. Her interest is in public speaking, leadership skills, and that made her join the Toastmaster. She's a double, triple crown winner and double pathbreaker. She's the founder of Imaginatic Image Consulting Group. So today her path is Visionary Communication, Level 3, Project 3. Her project name is Delivering Social Speeches. It's her second speech. And project objective is practice delivery speeches in front of this club. Timer, please note, her speech duration is 3 to 4 minutes. Her speech title is Hard Work Pays Off. Hard work pays off, Toastmaster Shrilakshmi. Hard work pays off. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the Day. I got certified from ICBI in the year 2020 and during those times, I couldn't celebrate for getting certified at ICBI. That as is the biggest achievement for me of my life because of COVID. I couldn't party with my friends celebrating my success. But today I am celebrating in a different way by delivering my special speech on our special meeting. I joined Image Consulting Business Institute in the year 2018, April 2018. When I joined this course, I was very skeptical. Will I able to get certified or not? Will I able to pass or not? Will I waste my 4 to 5 lakhs? These kind of things were running on my mind. On top of that, many of ICBA previous batchmates, ICBA people used to say, people who joined 4 to 5 years back also haven't submitted ICBA image assessment. They used to tell me, these things, I used to get scared. These things were running on my mind. Will I be one of those people who haven't submitted assessment, image assessment? Will my assessment will be pending even after 5 years also? I used to get scared. But after 2 or 3 sessions, I started doing, after attending session, I started doing image assessment. When doing assessment, before I was very skeptical before starting assessment, but while doing assessment, I learned a lot and I enjoyed the process. It's out of the box for me. I learned out of the box. It's more than what I learned from the class. I totally enjoyed the assessment while doing assessment. And while doing assessment, sometimes while after submitting, I even got redo also. Like most of us, once I felt bad, again I did it and I passed in assessment. After submitting most of the assessment, image assessment, then I enrolled myself for soft skills also. Soft skills also same thing, attending sessions and giving written assessment. Soft skills I used to give after 2 to 3 sessions. After 1 month, I used to give written assessment after attending session. I used to attend I used to submit assessment simultaneously, one session after the other, one session after the other. But one of the biggest challenges holding me back, that is joining TTT, completing TTT. That is the biggest challenge for me. That is for that we should attend 8-day train the trainer course, and we should do one live project which I haven't done for my life, and giving written assessment for 3 hours, 3-hour written assessment for 100 marks. I was very skeptical every time I used to post whenever Shmita asked me. Then anyhow, finally at 2019 end, I joined after 1.5 years. I joined for train the trainer also. After joining train the trainer, I attended 8-day train the trainer course. After that, first time in my life I had given my live project on business etiquette. After that, I even passed written assessment with distinction mark. In the beginning, when I thought, wow, what I was not able to do it. But after joining you, after that I came out of with the flying colors. Then after some time, COVID hit us very bad. During those times, we couldn't attend sessions. All the ICB centers are closed. Those times ICB find alternative for us attending sessions online. So those times I attended some of 2 sessions online, and I even given written assessments also online, and I had finished Robotic also online. That is only because of my passion, hard work, and dedication. Because of that, I'm able to do it successfully. Today, I want to thank on this special occasion everyone who are there in my journey, whether it's my trainers, batchmates, my friends, ICBA friends, everyone. I want to thank everyone from bottom of my heart for helping me achieve what I have dreamt. That is becoming certified in both image and soft skills. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Toastmasters, who do Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shrilakshmi. And totally agree with you. I think half of the time we have procrastinating a lot of things, and half of the job is done when we actually start and we put our head into it. And at the same time, we meet a lot of other people who actually be our inspiration and push ourselves to achieve our goal. So with that, I think we are done with the 2 speeches. Just want to check from the timer, is there any disqualification? Timer, Toastmaster Atul?
No disqualification.
Okay, great. And can we launch poll, Zoom moderator, for the prepared speeches? Great. With that, we are done with the 2 speeches. So we are done with the first section of our Toastmaster session today, and we can take 5 minutes break. So it's 8:20, and we can join by 8:25. Thank you, everyone. So welcome everyone back. I have one more pictures and some of the some of the wordings that few of the influencers or people, inventors, they have spoken. So anybody would like to say anything about any of people that we see here, Elon Musk, maybe Apple co-founder, how they have contributed to AI, even if they have spoken about it at one point of time. And then we can move to the table topics. Anybody wants to
I
volunteer?
think, yeah, I would like to take a take on this. This started happening when ChatGPT released back in, I think, last year by OpenAI. And before OpenAI was acquired or merged by Microsoft, these great leaders raised their concerns because they saw the potential of ChatGPT, what it can do, and how it is on the path of becoming sentient, which means that it can almost think like AI can think like a human being. So they started raising concerns because there have been news that many of the not many but several countries have started building AI based robots. So imagine a robot which can act like human and can disrupt without having an impact on itself, or maybe if it gets distracted, it's a destruction to a machine, not people, but it has power to act like a human. And then there are things that they could anticipate, that morphed photos, videos, deepfake videos that you have been seeing these days. So those sort of implications, or those sort of impact of AI that people should be aware of. And if it is not regularized, then it is bad for humanity also. Yes, there are two sides of it, like the like beneficial sides of AI, but there's also negative side of it if it is used by the wrong people. So right now I think they are forming a committee to discuss, to regularize the AI, and warning each country's government that we should be mindful, we should be regulating how AI is used in the companies or tech industries, or wherever it is getting used. So yeah, that's what I have read and think about it. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Totally agree. So regularization is something I think every company is also looking at its level, and that's how they are trying to make the investment, considering the confidentiality and everything. But yeah, these leaders have already revolutionized a lot of things in their respective field, and that's how we see evolutions. And maybe Tesla was one of the car where we had EV was first time invented, or maybe self-driven feature. Similarly, Apple, where mobile phones are just like mini computers, and Microsoft, where I think it has already supported a lot of industry, and along with that, we can definitely see a lot of different versions of it that is coming up. So they are the one who have created, and that's how things are moving in that direction. So with that, we can move on to the table topics. So today our table topic master is no other than Toastmaster Mamta Singh, and I'll introduce her. She is a software developer at HCL, Bangalore. She hails from the city of India, Bokaro, Jharkhand, from MS Dhoni land, and hoping to meet him one day. Her hobbies are traveling, clicking photos of Instagrammable. Yeah. So over to you, Toastmaster Mamta Singh, for the fun section.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Inderpal Chadda. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guest. Welcome to the second segment of our meeting, that is the table topic round. Before this segment, we were in the first segment, and there we heard about AIML from a lot of speakers like Richa, Toastmaster Maanvi and all. Just to add my points there, Today, AI has become an integral part of our life. We cannot eliminate AI from our life. It's there in our kitchen, house, bedroom, drawing room, hall, school, colleges, even you don't believe AI is in this meeting. Yes, we are using AI enabling tool to conduct our meeting. For the meeting preparation also, we are using AI. For writing the content, marketing and PR, we are using the AI. And for this table topic round also, being a table topic master, I'm using AI. Don't you think it's pretty cool that all just you need to do is give the right prompt to your ChatGPT or AI, any AI tool, and you are going to get the answers to that. Well, moving ahead, in the in the table topic round, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the questions all around the AI. Well, I would be the first table topic master who would be revealing the content, but trust me, you are going to scratch your head to answer all those questions. Although we are from the Gabbys, we know the table topic rules and regulations, all the nitties and gritties of Toastmaster, but still for the benefit of the guest, this is a round where you are going to speak impromptu. You are given with a topic and you need to speak for at least 1 to 3 minutes to qualify in that round. So can I have the volunteers?
Can we start with Preeti? Preeti Jain.
Oh no, the topics are AI and you're asking me. Okay.
Mamta, can we start with Preeti Jain, please?
Yeah, sure.
Torture.
So Preeti, the topic for you is, if AI had a personality, what do you think it would be like? I repeat, if AI had a personality, what do you think it would be like?
Trust me, it won't look better than our DTM Sourav Dutta. I have seen him working in different fields. Once I was a part of ExCom member, and trust me, it's 12 a.m., midnight or 1 a.m., and he's always there. And I was amazed seeing the super fast speed of this gentleman when he used to answer my messages. As if I felt like Goddess Durga, where he's having 8 hands all around, 8 eyes, and he's answering everyone. He can do leadership, politics, table topics. He can do anything and everything, AI, Canva. You ask him the topics of this world, from the books to music, from sports to animals, pet animals, to children, anything you ask him, and this man has answers for anything and everything. What better can be a representation, a human representation, than our DTM, Sourav Dutta? If anyone has that answer, please share it with me. I would like to try firsthand, because AI can be anything. But let me get back to the topic, because the AI is all created, formed, and generated by human beings. So now when I start thinking, someone just like our DTM must have that brain behind creating this whole AI thing. For me, he's a ChatGPT who can give answer for anything and everything. Just read the contents, the invitations, the celebration posts, the birthday notes on our Gabbys, 3 Gabbys platforms. Who is behind all these things? Our own ChatGPT, DTM, Sourav Dutta. Over to you, table topic, Master Mamta.
Thank you, Toastmaster Preeti, for taking the topic. I totally agree. Being the mentee of Toastmaster Sourav Dutta, I also feel like he is the ChatGPT of our club. Thank you. Next volunteer. I can see Sunil Gupta.
Yes, Mamta Singh. I'm ready.
Yeah. Sunil, topic for you is, if AI had a sense of humor, what kind of jokes do you think it would tell? I repeat, if AI had a sense of humor, what kind of jokes do you think it would tell?
As far as I know about AI, I think AI is able to know what I think, what I prefer, what I want to listen to. I think it's a job of AI, that what kind of joke I want to listen, how I can be entertained. But I'm not in support of AI. Yesterday, I came to about news that COVID vaccine, Covishield, has had side effect on humankind, especially on Indians, that it has reduced our natural immunity. So, if an artificial immunity can reduce our natural immunity, how can we be sure that artificial intelligence, I'm focusing on the word artificial intelligence, will not affect our natural intelligence? I think anything which is artificial cannot be useful, helpful, beneficial for humankind. So I don't want to listen a joke from an artificial person. I want to listen a joke or anything entertainable from humankind. After I'm a natural person. Why I should go for artificial? And I think we are going for natural. We are going for organic. Everything. So I think we should not go for artificial and not for artificial joke. Artificial joke. Thank you. Over to you, Mamta Singh.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sunil Gupta, for sharing your perspective. Well, this debate for the AI or against the AI is never ending. If we conduct a debate, I think this is going to take the time of our entire meeting. But still, we should respect the perspective of each other and go ahead. Thank you for sharing your points. Next, we have the guest, Toastmaster Anand.
Yes, ma'am.
Toastmaster Anand, the topic for you is when Siri and Alexa have a conversation, what it would be. When Siri and Alexa have a conversation, what it would be.
Alexa, I know. What is the another thing? Okay. Alexa. I know that Alexa. Alexa is an artificial intelligence, right? So whatever I give the command to the Alexa, that responds to my command, and right. So I have Kindle edition. I have lot of books in the Kindle edition. So I can take the leverage of getting the information through audio. See, normally when I sleep, I strongly believe whenever we go to sleep, the minds are little bit receptive. Whatever we soak, right, that will go to our unconscious mind. So that's why I used to I hear a lot of good audios to improve my communication in English, right? So this is the leverage I'm getting from the artificial intelligence, Alexa. So this is one of the fantastic tool what the Amazon has formulated. If you see the darker side, lot of challenges with the artificial intelligence. In future also, see, whatever, right, I can tell to my wife, to my son, to switch on the AC, right, with more emotions, right? But when we use the artificial intelligence like Alexa, please switch on my TV, there is no emotional connect. You see that as a human, we have bundle of emotion. We have the emotional brain amygdala. Where is the emotional brain with the artificial intelligence? Right? When you give the work to my son, he will he will do the job very happily. But if it is an artificial intelligence, it is like a mission. If you deal with the mission, subconsciously, we change our personalities like a mission. In today's scenario, after COVID, everybody is sitting most of the time in front of the laptop. That right, the socialization is reduced. So in future, I'm sure that I think that artificial intelligence is going to dominate. So all the human beings may remain as a mission. Over to you, table topic master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anand, for sharing your points. I agree with you, like you are using Alexa to improve your communication. And here we can see an example where AI is enabling us. AI is actually augmenting us, be it in any form, be it in a job, improving our self-communication or anything. This is a very good example. Thank you for sharing that. Next, we have Toastmaster. Yeah, we have the Toastmaster Sourav Dutta. The topic for you is, can AI ever truly understand human emotions? I repeat, can AI ever truly understand human emotions?
So, first of all, this word artificial intelligence is an oxymoron. Artificial intelligence is not intelligent. It is actually dumb. It is the dumbest thing in the world. And we basically, what we try to do is we try to make it intelligent and try to make it do things that it is inherently incapable of. So if you look at it from that standpoint, then AI doesn't really have any capability as such which is indigenous or which is inbuilt. We as humans put those capabilities which we have in ourselves. So the first question here is, do humans themselves understand emotions? If humans understand all the emotions and are able to decipher them well, then we would not have any kind of quarrels, we would not have any kind of depression, we would not have any kind of suicides, we will not have any kind of heartbreaks. Nothing of these sorts will happen in this world, right? Because we would totally understand each other's emotions. Now, we are the creators of this Frankenstein. So if the creators of the Frankenstein themselves don't understand emotions well enough, how do you expect the Frankenstein to understand emotions? Now, on top of that, the Frankenstein has got serious limitations. One of the biggest limitations of this Frankenstein is that it does not have the ability to unlearn and thereby put up something that, pick up something that is not taught to them. That is not taught to them or untaught, right? And that is something that is very, very important for AI to unlearn. And that is what is not happening. And that is the reason that AI cannot deal with emotions. So the crux of what I wanted to say on this particular topic is that no, AI cannot understand emotions, AI cannot depict emotions, AI cannot narrate emotions, for the simple reason that one, the creators themselves don't have a total control over emotions. That's why emotional intelligence is a topic that we struggle a lot. And the second and the more important part is that AI does not have the ability to unlearn. Unless you can unlearn, you can never be emotionally intelligent. Over to you, table topic master.
Thank you, DTM Sourav Dutta, for sharing your points. I somewhat disagree with you because 10 years back, we were not thinking like ChatGPT will come and do our job. So I'm very positive about the future. Like there are certain changes, still the changes happening in the generative AI where the discovery will be in a direction where the robots or AI will have its own consciousness, like we as human beings. But thank you for sharing your points. Next, okay, so for the next round, I need 2 volunteers. We are going to have a debate that is for and against. So I need two volunteers for that. I can see Manoj. And I need one more volunteer. Perfect. I can see Toastmaster Prabha. Can we spotlight Manoj and Prabha? Okay, so you in between us decide who is going to be for the topic and against the topic. The topic for you is it okay for AI technology to gather personal information if it helps us? Is it okay for AI technology to gather personal information if it helps us? For and against. Okay, Toastmaster Manoj, for you and Toastmaster Prabha against for you.
Fellow Toastmasters and guests, AI, I mean, if you have to roll back a few years back, AI was not there actually, like some of you have already said that. AI was there. AI was being there from 2012 onwards. But let me take you back now. Now, what is AI? AI is all about language model. Now, whatever you're reading, whatever you're writing, whatever you're listening, everything is documented. Now, the purpose of that, in order to get a better results from your ChatGPT or cloud or whatever Gemini you're using it, you have to capture those information, what you are saying. So documentation, I won't give over the documentation part, but if you are giving that kind of information, AI is automatically registering those kind of things. They are putting in the black and white. Whichever part of the world is being stored, it's immaterial to you actually. Whether you take pictures, whether you're traveling with a phone, everything is being documented, everything is being monitored, everything being tracked upon it. So I think I would go with the fact that documentation is important in life. If you are a person like journaling, like think about journaling, personal life. What do you do, journalist? What I see in that, whatever is been written, in black and white, is always been get measured. If you know that you are going to wake up in the morning 7 o'clock, you are looking at the whole week, and you're going back and seeing that you have not woke up in the 7 o'clock time. That's where you're trying to see that there is something gone wrong. So I think I would say that documentation is important. Everything is being registered, whether it's your pictures, whether it is your writings, or whether your content you're speaking about it. That's my take on that. And with that, over to.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manoj, for sharing your points for the topic. And this is for you, Toastmaster Prabha, for against the topic. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I agree what Toastmaster Manoj has said about taking personal information and how it has been advantageous so far for us when AI is collecting our personal information. So to go against this this topic where having personal information to some company where it is collecting our personal information can be disadvantageous for us. Let me take an example. Let's say there is a hospital which takes your medical records, and you have been going there from age 12 till now, or maybe in future. So by the maybe to 2020 2030 or 35, they will have all the records of you, and they can use that information to personalize your medical treatments, right? And maybe that can be used to treat others also, because some similar situation may happen to other patients also. So using that personal information of yours, they can treat others. But how this can go wrong is when they have too much information about you. And if this information goes to a country, or maybe to a group which is against humanity, or let's say, like nowadays you have been seeing wars happening, right? And anything can happen any day, right? And if somebody can use your personal information, personal medical information, they can twist your medical treatment in future, because they have your information. And if they have to destroy any country, and if they have the information of all the medical records of that particular country, they just need to do, because if we are dependent on the AI based doctor, because soon or later we will be dependent on AI based doctors, because things are happening in that direction also. So if you are getting information or medical treatments or suggestions, consultation from AI based doctors, that consultation can go wrong if it is given to the wrong hands. So that can destroy your health. So this is how it can go wrong in the wrong direction, and maybe not good for the personal information, acquiring personal information for the AI companies. And similar example can be seen in other areas also.
Thank you for sharing your topic. Well, I agree with both of you for the topic. Like AI is using our personal data so that it can customize the things, what it is serving us on the plate. It can serve us based on our taste. So that will be useful. It will save our time. What we want, it is simply going to give us in a minute. So for that to reach, we need to give the personalized data for that. And I totally agree with you, Toastmaster Prabha. Your points reminded me of one incident. Like I do not remember the name, but some Prime Minister of South Korea or North Korea, he wherever he goes, be it in a business trip or anywhere, he collects his urine sample and excreta. He does not give that to any other country, so that even at that level also the personal things can be used. Biomedical informations can be used against any country. So we need to ensure and we need to protect. And also going forward, since this AI and ML things are going on and on, I think government regulation will come, government will realize, and more strict rules will come on that. So all right, thank you for participating. And here, this is the end of our table topic round. I would like to thank all the volunteers for sharing your points, and it's completely brainstorming. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Chadda, sorry.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Mamta. I thoroughly enjoyed all the table topics. It was quite relevant, interesting at the same time. And thank you to all the speakers to contributing and putting your point forward. So with that, we'll start. We are at the last leg of our session. So that is the evaluation, which is the utmost importance, and feedbacks are what we all can work on and improve as we are on that journey. So I'll hand it over to Toastmaster Sudharma and her team for the evaluation section.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Inderpal. Now let's move to our prepared speech evaluations. She found her purpose to live while working Akshay Patra Foundation, Ikigai. Toastmaster Lakshmi Sujatha. Toastmaster Lakshmi, over to you. Toastmaster Lakshmi.
Yeah, hi. Sorry, there's some network issue. Thank you so much, gentle evaluator. And a very good evening to my target speaker, Toastmaster Prabha. Threads of guidance. What a beautiful way to walk us through two beautiful messages that you had to give us. Message number one, the importance of having a mentor. And message number two, the importance of being a mentor ourselves. And this, the second part of it, where you talk about being a mentor, is something new. And I've not heard much in most of the speeches. So I would like to congratulate you for bringing in that aspect as well in your speech today. Another thing that I really enjoyed or liked about your delivery today is you're very relaxed and a very, calm speaker, very composed. And when you speak that way, it's like, okay, we know it's just something good that we have to hear, and not too much of, extra things that are coming in. So I really appreciate that relaxed way of delivering your speech. Conclusion, the message that you gave in the conclusion with the three final quotes, that was also something to the point, and which is to the very relevant to the project that you were attempting today. Coming to some areas of improvement, if I may suggest, because again, threads of guidance, I will like to bring it back to that. One thing is, most of us have a very natural way of speaking. Like when I speak, I tend to be a little more dramatic when I speak. But when you speak, you have a very calm and composed way. However, we are all in Toastmasters to improve and enhance our natural ways of doing things, right? So I would suggest, or I would like to probably see you bringing in a little more of, enhancing that natural style, because See, when you were telling us about your story of when your mom came and, she spoke to the teacher and how you felt bad about it, I wish I could see some emotions somewhere on your face or in your voice, which was kind of missing, right? And that is because you were very comfortable with your natural way of talking. So if you could just work on that to bring in a little emotion. Second thing, again, it is related to a non-verbal communication, which is your eye contact. I'm not sure if you were looking at your script while you were talking, or it is your natural way of looking away from the screen. But for me, as an audience, when I was listening to you, I couldn't get that connect all the way because I wish you were looking at me and talking, which means I wish you were looking at the camera and talking, right? So that brings in the connect that is required. However, to conclude, what I would like to really mention here is you have a very flawless delivery style, very comfortable in your skin as a speaker, public speaker. Try to get in that additional value of emotion and eye contact. It would really help. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Lakshmi. I have my comments on speakers and evaluator. Toastmaster Prabha, today you delivered a great speech and I was enjoying the speech open to end. And it was very clear, open to end, and you asked questions at the beginning and the middle also. One comment on my side, please include your Toastmasters mentoring experience a little bit, then it will be more relevant to us. Then for Toastmaster Lakshmi's evaluations, I have one point. Toastmaster Lakshmi, this is a project, Toastmasters mentoring, and as evaluator, I think we should tell the speaker the project objectives were achieved or not, and a little bit of summary to the commendations and recommendations. All in all, thank you for the speaker one and Toastmaster Lakshmi Sujatha. Shall we have a big round of applause to our speaker and Toastmaster Lakshmi? Now let's move to our second speaker and evaluator. Today our second speaker was Toastmaster Shrilakshmi and evaluator will be DTM Sourav Dutta. I don't need to introduce DTM Sourav, already introduced, and he is a mentor to all of us. And over to you, DTM Sourav.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sudharma. Shrilakshmi, thank you for sharing your story about getting your certification. I think each of us here have got some degree or some certification which we have all been waiting for, right? It could be a graduation, it could be any particular course that we are doing, and the happiness that comes with those certifications. I think that's something that's really, that's something that only the person who's going through can feel it. You did a very good job in terms of explaining why that journey was so important for you. How did you reach that goal? What were the challenges you faced? So you gave a very comprehensive understanding to us about that entire journey. I love the fact that you went into the details of each of it instead of just saying, it was a very meaningful journey. It was a great journey. You went into the details of helping us understand, right, in terms of the soft skills training, the image consulting, what were the nuances of it, that you have never done a live project before in TTT. So doing a live project would have been some really a big challenge for you. Now, since this is a speech on the project called Social Speeches, there are a couple of suggestions that I have for you, which is related to the project, and a couple of suggestions related to the speech itself. So first, my suggestions and recommendations related to the project. So when it's a project to appreciate someone, right? So where you have to appreciate someone. So how do you appreciate a person? If you want to appreciate me, how will you appreciate me? You will say, Sourav, you're fabulous. Sourav, you're gorgeous. Sourav, you're beautiful. I'm not telling you to say all these things. I'm just saying this, using these as an example, right? So after that, you may say, Sourav, you're fabulous because of this. Sourav, you're gorgeous because of this. Sourav, you're beautiful because of this. But if you start your speech or appreciation with a justification, then I will feel that, maybe she's struggling to appreciate me. She's trying for reasons, right? So let's start with the appreciation. Why don't you start with saying that today I want to raise a toast to ICBI for providing me the certification that I've been waiting for, and to all those people who have been a part of me, a part of this journey along with me, and they are, etc., etc., etc. And then you go on with that, whatever you said. The second suggestion is about your speech. Remember that a lot of people in the audience would not get the jargons itself. How many of you here know ICBI? What is ICBI? See, you got your answer. How many of you here know TTT? See, you got your answer, right? So the audience that you were speaking to were not getting a lot of the jargons that you were using. So maybe you should expand them or explain them. So these are the only two feedbacks. Start with the excitement, start with the appreciation, then go to the details and explain the jargons, and continue to give such speeches which inspire us. Thank you. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, DTM Sourav. I will give my comment on speaker and evaluator. First, Toastmaster Shrilakshmi. It was a good speech. My comment is, you started the speech right away saying thank you. Please add some space. And there is a point I got from DTM Akshay. There is a concept for RPP, rhythm, pace, and pitch. Please apply these things to your speech, then it will be more engageable. And DTM Sourav, as mentioned to Toastmaster Lakshmi, please tell whether we have that the speaker has achieved the project objectives or not. Then it will be easy for a speaker to understand. Okay, thank you very much for speaker and evaluator. Shall we have a big round of applause to speaker and evaluator too? Let's move to our TAGL team. Today, our timer was Toastmaster Atul. Toastmaster Atul, can you please present us your report? Toastmaster Atul? Okay. Until Toastmaster Atul is preparing our counter. Toastmaster Arjun, can you please?
I have.
Okay. Okay, Toastmaster.
I have shared my report to you because I don't have the access to the prepared speeches. Prabha, both were in time, and all the speeches which has been given were well in time, so there's no disqualification. I have shared the report. I don't have the access to upload, share screen.
Okay, you can put it in the chat. Then table topic speakers and evaluators are within time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could you see this?
Yeah, we can see.
Yes.
Okay. Please put it in the chat also.
Yes,
thank you, Toastmaster Atul. Let's move to our account, Toastmaster Arjun. Toastmaster Arjun, please submit your report.
Yes, let me share my screen.
Okay.
Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
So congratulations to all the speakers who have used lesser unnecessary words. We have 4 speakers here. DTM Sourav, Toastmaster Inderpal, Toastmaster Mamta, and Toastmaster Prava. They have used more than 5 unnecessary words. That's all I have. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arjun. A quick comment. We can congratulate less usage of accounts and other things role players can see. Okay. Thank you for the report, and please put it to chat also.
Yes, sure.
Then our grammarian for today, Toastmaster Jatin. Toastmaster Jatin, please submit your report.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator. I'll take a quick moment to share my screen in order to present my report.
Okay.
Let me first the good usages. Due to the beauty of artificial intelligence, that is Microsoft PowerPoint presentation, I already have some animation that's missing, and I will start with this, whatever is visible. So for evaluator number 2, Lakshmi, the good usages were calm and composed, almost an alliteration in my opinion. Flawless was a good word, but she also used an idiom or a phrase, comfortable in your skin. There are others, for starting with our presiding officer, who's also taken up other roles. Will it take away jobs? No, a high performer. Other usages like oxymoron, indigenous and adjective, which means occurring naturally or native. He used Frankenstein in a very apt context because he was talking about artificial intelligence being dumb, and Frankenstein's monster was sapient, a step ahead of being sentient. But the only problem there was there's often a misconception that Frankenstein is a monster's name, while Frankenstein is a scientist who made that monster. So that the monster is actually Frankenstein's monster. Moving ahead, TMOD Inderpal. You had a good sentence at the very beginning which says, pay a tribute to the digital mind that contribute to or challenge your very own. Put our heart into it was another good phrase. Other good usages were upskill, procrastinating, revolutionized. And a phrase was vicious circle, where the term vicious means is an adjective, means cruel or means imperative. Our speaker one had a lot of such usages, starting with phrases like little did I know, turn me in, big shout out. And she kept up the momentum of her usages further by using rhetorical questions and also hyperphora and anaphoras like these. She also had good words, nudge, envisions, and commentable. And her usage of these words were advantages for improving our own vocabulary. Our speaker number 2, Shrilakshmi, had other ones which came out. She came out with flying colors in her speech. And bottom of my heart, passion, hard work, and dedication, power of 3. And skeptical, not easily convinced, having doubts, which I am. So that's why I do have a few areas of improvement. But before that, I'd also like to highlight a few more usages by Table Topics Master, integral part of life, scratch your head, and augment, just like our Table Topic speakers did. Understanding of AI by being receptive and socializing. And Manoj said written black and white. Okay. Again, a flaw in AI, but this is more like my mistake by anybody else. Let's start with the verb. Sometimes in the rush of speaking, we miss out the verbs that are especially be. So instead of saying too afraid of, it should have been to be afraid of. Will I able to? It should have been will I be able to? Instead of get it change, because it was context was past tense, so it was got it change. Redundancies. The speaker used after that. I would encourage use of alternate forms of words or kept improve vocabulary. Then subsequently, immediately afterwards, or things like that, in order to also diversify or present a good speech. There's the article, definitive article. The is often spoken because of our native language influence, but it's not required in front of proper nouns, mostly like AI, Alexa, and things like that. This is a category for covers a very formed category, but because it used the word pronoun you a lot, so I kept it in a separate one. So instead of saying explain you the structure, it should have been explain the structure to you. Stands out. The records of you, here your possessive pronoun your records should have been used instead of the records of you. And the phrase is serve up on a plate. And when you have to plug in the object there, it has to come in between. So it should be serve up to you on a plate. Other than that, a couple of problems with prepositions, not at the section, during the section, in the year 2020 and at the end of year 2020. Plural form usage, you should have, we miss again, when we rush while speaking, a lot of jobs. S was missing in both the cases, not two messages. And this is something controversial. I did in only in one instance I found the plural of nitty-gritty being nitty-gritties. Everywhere else it just mentioned that nitty-gritty itself is an uncountable form, so you can it's also can be used in plural form. So that's it. That's my report. I accept that I do have a word of phrase of the day count, where the word of the day sentient was used just one by speaker Prabha during a table topic session, and have the world at your feet. Nobody wanted that, so the total count is 0 as far as I could hear. Please excuse if I missed any usages or have made a mistake of code. Over to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jatin, for that detailed report. I am sure you have did the meeting from open to end and you have listed it down. And Toastmaster Jatin, one suggestion from my side, please, if it is a new word to us, please, when you are introducing next time, please ask audience to unmute themselves and repeat the word. Then we will have a lot of usage of word of the day. I think I explained it. We can ask audience to unmute themselves and read the word of the day, then it will be more usage. Thank you. And now we will move to our listener, Toastmaster Sudhakar Thamankar. Toastmaster Sudhakar, over to you.
Thank you, General Evaluator, Mr. Sudharma. My first question is, while appreciating Lakshmi Sujatha for participating in international speech contest after losing 3 days, DTM Sourav Dutta used quote. What was that?
You either win or you learn.
Anyone else? Okay, that was do not take defeat as setback. Okay, moving on. As part of the AI statistics, what percentage of the mobile users are using AI-powered voice assistants? What percentage of the mobile users are using AI-powered voice assistants? No one? I guess I'm audible, right? Okay.
97%.
Sorry?
97%.
Okay, that is absolutely right. Sorry, who was that?
Inderpal.
Oh, okay. Okay. So third one is, as per Prabha, who was her biggest and stronger mentor? You want to repeat the question?
Her mother.
That's right. Let's moving on. Which year Srilakshmi Hegde joined Image Consulting Institute?
(2018).
That's absolutely right. While commenting on AI, can anyone confirm or can say what Elon Musk said? If not the complete sentence, at least the part of it.
I think Elon Musk said AI is kind of a demon and it can end the human race.
I think the first part is right. AI is the demon that is potentially more dangerous than the nuclear weapon. Okay. So as per one of the table topics speaker, who is the ChatGPT of our club?
That is easy question.
Sourav Dutta.
Sourav Dutta.
Okay, perfect. So back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sudhakar, for having that engageable questions. One comment from my side. Please give a comment. Are the listeners are very good listeners or attentive or such thing? As a listener, you can tell us like that. And all in all, my TAGL team did a great job. Shall we have a big round of applause to our TAGL team, time account Grammarian. Today our account did first time account role. Thank you, Toastmaster Arjun, and it was a nice report. And we'll see you in future also. Let's move to general evaluators. Comment. Today our meeting was started on time, 7:30, by our Sergeant at Arms Maanvi Kumar. Before the meeting, she has created the group from Sunday and added all players and prepared that document in detail. TMOD and myself didn't want to use our time. And just before the meeting, we could have used the document. Thank you, Toastmaster Maanvi, for doing that such great things for our TMOD and general evaluators as usual. And moving into presiding officer. Presiding officer started the open the meeting with welcoming guest with quick 30 seconds introduction from them and announced the results, divisional results, and congratulated them and asked their feedbacks. And one comment, it was 7 minutes PO address and it was long to 12 minutes. Please, DTM Sourav, please next time be mindful about the timing. And we didn't introduce the guest that 100 years legacy of Toastmasters journey, like last time Jimmy mentioned. So I recommend to explain the guest about that Toastmasters history also. Other than that, it was a great PO address and I enjoyed it. Next, our Toastmaster of the day, Inderpal Chadda. This is the third time Toastmaster Inderpal is doing TMOD role. Am I right, Toastmaster Inderpal?
It's the second time.
Yeah, you did TMOD role in speech marathon as per my memory. No?
Pardon?
You did TMOD role in speech marathon?
Yeah.
Then third time. Then this is the theme topic second time and speech marathon was the second time and this is the third time. So I can see huge improvement in you as TMOD. You brought us the topic AI, most relevant topic, and I heard that AI can be applicable to agriculture when I was attending one workshop last Sunday, and this is the topic. And I got to know a lot about this topic, even in our other speakers also. You introduced the role players nicely and structured the meeting, and the meeting was on time, and it was a great job. And thank you, Toastmaster Inderpal, for beginning this topic and conducting this meeting right on time. Shall we have a big round of applause to Toastmaster Inderpal for doing a great job? Let's move to our Toastmaster of the day. Sorry, table topic master, Toastmaster Mamta Singh. I think Toastmaster Mamta is not in the meeting, but I give you the report. Toastmaster Mamta gave us a table topic relevant to the theme, and it was mix of complex and easy topics. My suggestions for Toastmaster Mamta, please be mindful about the words Alexa and Sri. I heard because Anand asked what is Sri. Later I found that Sri is apple Sri. I think it was the right word, apple Sri, because I heard a speech, apple Sri in semi-final in District 82. That's why I remembered. For my suggestion, please be mindful about the words because we all are not familiar with these new words, especially me. Alexa, I don't know who is Alexa. And my next recommendation is please put it to the chat. We can read it and understand the table topic. And guests also can attend the table topic. It was not mentioned. Please be mindful about that. Other than that, table topics were very engageable topics and I really enjoyed. This is my general evaluators roles. Hope you enjoyed and over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, General Evaluator Sudharma, for the great evaluation by you and your team. And we are just at the last stage to wrap up the meeting, and just want to conclude, and then I'll hand it over to our presiding officer, Sourav Dutta. So just want to say, world is at our field by embracing the change, by upskilling and learning, as we position ourselves not to just witness and actively participate in shaping the AI era. We can harness the benefits of AI while mitigating potential risks, ensuring that we are not just passive observer, but active, informed contributor in this evolution of technology. Denial to technology is not at all option for us. Rather, we should take proactive approach to understand, engage, and to adopt AI. With that, I want to hand it over to Presiding Officer Sourav Dutta.
Thank you so much. Toastmaster of the day, Inderpal Chadda. So can we have people back on the camera, please? Very quickly. We are about to end the meeting in another 10 minutes. So let's get our energy back. Let's get ourselves back on the camera. It's really, really boring speaking to the black tiles. Try it yourself sometimes and you will realize how painful it is. I'm sure you tried and you already know this. So don't do this to others also, right? Okay. So before I conclude the meeting, I announce the results. Let me ask Abhishek Aditya. Abhishek, how was this meeting? How did you feel about it? Any feedback for us if you're still around?
Right, Sourav. Yeah, I think I had a very nice time with you guys. This was my probably first meeting with any Toastmaster club. I wasn't expecting and I didn't know like what happens over here and how people take on the responsibilities and what all we discuss. So yeah, very very nice things to learn. And yep, the reason for what I am here like likely to join the Toastmaster club, I can see myself like it's going to happen for sure. Yep. Thank you all for a nice time.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Aditya. Thank you, Abhishek. And let me move on to our grammarian, Jatin. Jatin, how did you find this meeting?
The meeting was really good, personally, because it's for about a topic that I'm very very much involved in. So that's why I really was fortunate enough to be a part of the meeting. Thanks to Maanvi for suggesting my name for Grammarian, and thanks to Madam General Evaluator for taking it up. And other than that, I think the way it's been conducted, the way you are encouraging your members and showcasing their achievements, not only achievements, but the learnings that they had from their failures, if at all, if I can call it a failure, like you already said, it's not really a failure at all. It was really wonderful. I think the vibe of the club in sense, it's really nice.
Thank you so much, Jatin. Thank you for the kind words. Do we have any other guests? Yes, we do. Sunil, though I don't think Sunil is a guest anymore. He attends our meetings more regularly than most of our members. So Sudharma members who are not attending our meetings, put them in touch with Sunil. He can share thoughts with them.
Yes. Sourav, yeah. Yes, but I'm attending the meeting after 1 month because I was busy working in plant. There was a turnaround in my plant. That's why I couldn't attend the Gabbys meeting. And today, again, I savored the meeting a lot, as well as your speech. I'm really, really a big fan of your speeches. And today, again, your speech was invariably wonderful. And how you motivated Lakshmi Sujatha, that she didn't go down in the dumps and today appeared for evaluation. Really, you are wonderful, and you are really Chat GPT for the Gabbys. And hats off to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This is becoming a little embarrassing now for me, honestly. Okay. And yeah, so Jatin, I didn't mean to start any internal warfare in in your club. No civil war. I would love to believe that Sunil attends all meetings with equal passion. Okay, so thank you so much, but thank you so much, everyone, for joining our meeting today. And I would not, okay, the polls are still on, so we'll need to take in a couple of more feedback, but I will not take feedback. I knew very well, Sudharma, that I was exceeding time, but trust me, this is a very special moment. I mean, this is something that I think needs much more bigger celebration. I would not hesitate doing one entire meeting. There were 9 participants of the Gabbys out of the 24 contestants that we had in the division. And out of that, 3 of us were able to get a podium finish on something, right? But just wait and watch the spirit of the other 5. You will not see them sulking. You will not see them sinking. You will not see them disappearing. In fact, Nancy also took an evaluator role today. And it hurts, after you win at the club level, then you go to the area level, and then you go to the division level, and then you don't finish in the top 3. It hurts. It will hurt anyone sitting here. But to get over that and bounce back, I think this is something that you need to learn, because this will happen many times in life outside of Toastmaster also. You'll give 100% and you'll get 0 out of it. And you'll feel like, okay, this is useless. I'm not going to do this again. I'm going. At that point of time, this will help you a lot. And that's why I wanted to celebrate what Lakshmi did and then what Preeti did. So I don't mind us going overtime, though we will not go overtime today, despite me taking a lot of time. So that way I am safe. Okay, and all the poll results are in. So let me quickly announce the best speaker. The favorite speaker for today's meeting is the girl wearing a specs who talked about her mentor, about a journey as a prodigy. Toastmaster Prabha Luhaniwal. Congratulations, Prabha, for being the favorite speaker today. I love your speeches, Prabha, for one very simple reason. Your speeches, the style of speaking is so easy. It never seems you're giving a speech. It seems like you're having a conversation, something I really need to learn from you. Because whenever I give a speech, I'm like chest thumping and shouting and doing all that drama. So how to give a speech so in such a serene manner, something that I really need to learn from you. Great job, Prabha. Every time you speak, it's so serene and so peaceful. Thank you. Next comes our favorite role taker for today. Our favorite role taker for today is the person who has contacted all of you for taking the roles and keeps contacting all of you for taking roles every single week. Someone who has got a very beautiful smile and lights up our screen with her smile. Our general evaluator for today, Toastmaster Sudharma Perera. Thank you so much, Sudharma. And again, Mamta, Inderpal, that's what we learned today. These awards are just a recognition. It does not mean that you have not done a great job. You have done an equally good job. It just means that the next time you will be the one who will be the favorite, right? So no losing heart. That's what we learned today. Okay. Moving on to the next category, which is the best auxiliary role taker. And the award goes to someone who's not a member of the Gabbys. And that is our visiting Toastmaster, our Grammarian Toastmaster, Jatin Khilnani. Congratulations, Jatin, and thank you again for joining the Gabbys and playing the Grammarian role. The favorite evaluator is yours truly, and the favorite table topic speaker is also yours truly. So thank you so much for your generosity and kindness. And with this, I would adjourn the meeting number 45 of the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club. We are meeting again on Thursday for the Gabbys International Toastmasters Club Speech Marathon, more details of which will come your way through the various promos. Wherever you are, the Gabbys will reach you. Thank you, good night, and have a lovely evening. Bye-bye.
Good night.